Alright, hello everyone, this is Friedrich with another turn resolution. We're watching War in the Pacific Admirals edition. See if we can get something going here and avoid getting beat up. Well, the duds continue. These naval chiefs will not listen to the subs, the sub crew and commanders, and fix these Mark 14s. So we're moving on here. I'm working on some way to handle those bombardments, by the way. I don't know where I'll position the bombers, but I would like to hit them along with our sweeps that are going to be going over the. We're going to be sweeping up in here, probably mole mine, heavy with P-38s. And we'll see if we can get some action going and bring in the bombers to hit the. Let's see. We should be lower. Let's see. This is deep water, I think. Okay, not sure why we're. Okay, well, anyway, a couple of rattles. We'll survive. Yeah, that's pretty strong hits on the base there. I'm telling you, these Sallies, I don't imagine they carry the same bomb load that the heavies carry, but man, they do just as much damage. He could have pretty good crews though. All right. So he just outright stopped stopped what do I want to say? Sweeping Rangoon, which hey, he shouldn't sweep Rangoon. I have nothing there. I feel like some of these bombings without sweeps or escorts are a trap that then tomorrow I put up all my Chinese fighters, let's say over China, and then he brings a massive sweep again. So we'll take a day off and see and just kind of get a feel. In the meantime, here we're beating up the Japanese as well. This is bombing the air base here, and to supply hits. This is to, again, keep the base from repairing too much. And that's not doing much there. And here we're doing something similar as we're doing at Terapo, but we're just not we're not getting the same results. Alright, Shortlands appears to be unguarded. So I was wrong about the Sallies. This is pretty good hit right here, even under overcast conditions. Okay. Alright, some supply dump hits here at Shortlands. Yeah, this is a pretty good result as well. So Shortlands should be back out of commission here. And Milne Bay. Hmm. Okay, this cargo ship is on fire, but yeah, we don't know. We don't know the. I have my doubts it's gonna sink, but let's keep going here. All right, so I had a sweep and a bombing of Reval, but neither went. All right. It seems to be quiet. We did some bombings, of course, but they're just, some kind of mundane bombings. So yeah, really, we didn't have any air to air, like basically no real action. So, um, if it's all the same, I hope it doesn't upset anyone. We're going to jump right into December 7, which means we're a year into the war. Let's see how the next year will fare. Hopefully better. Crazy, huh? 1 year. Hey, it's December 7, 1942. Well, a year after the date which will live in infamy, and we will see if we can strike something on this anniversary date. To be frank, I don't really have anything specific. Not today. Building up for oh, well, I have something for a tanker, I guess. That was very nice. I'll take it. Okay. That sinks. Um, we'll consider today to be a quiet preparation day where we continue our journey toward getting something big happening. You know, it's one of those things like, hey, I'll hit you when you least suspect it. We don't want to do anything on December 7th. That'll be too obvious, right? Well, if I'm going to have a dud, this one is better than the one up. This one would be my choice than the one north of Japan where we hit and actually detonated. Something's going on here. What is this? What is? He had ships come here, and now what are they do? Is this their exit or um? This is making me. I mean, he can take these dot bases if that's what he's trying to do, but otherwise, it's a little bit suspicious there. All right. For a change, he misses a subchase, an ASW asset of mine. We nailed one by flak, and he's doing minimal damage to our base in the moderate rain. And we're coming in with severe storms. Let's see how we fare. Hey, that's pretty good for severe storms. I'm not going to complain there. 15 bombers. All right, come on. Get one hit on the city or on the oil. Um, I I won't complain, but I'm surprised there's no cap traps because he could, seeing that we keep going without any sweeps or escorts, he could at any time just decide, okay, I'm going to fire off some zeros, and our B-25s will not respond like our B-17s. So I mean, he could get away with some excellent damage to our bomber force. I'm a little bit concerned because I have some bombers parked at Port Moresby and they don't seem to be doing anything. I don't know why that is. Is there like a delay situation? Similarly, I've had some dive bombers sitting there supposed to bomb any ships that come into their range, and they haven't flown yet. So I'm not sure if that's a bug, if that's a concern, or if I need to have aircraft sitting here for a few days for it to allow it to kick off. Hmm, that's a concern because I don't want to just have bombers sitting on the tarmac when I could be using them somewhere. Yeah, I expected a deliberate attack here, so you can see I combined the core, but we just got wrecked. So, all right. He did once upon a time have a unit here, so I wouldn't have been able to retreat here, but he moved it or something. Yeah, we got destroyed, more or less. That's okay. I'm gonna use this as some kind of guerrilla force to come around behind. Although surely he has troops back in here. Because it's okay if they get destroyed at this point, then they can come back stronger. You know, the old Jedi adage, strike me down and I'll be more powerful than while I was alive. All right. I'm tempted to basically put all my bombers there at Port Moresby to stand down for a day, then toggle them to bomb and see if that triggers. Because I have P-38 sweeping Rabaul, I have bombers bombing Rabaul. So I'm gonna stand them down and maybe trick the system, because then when I set them to strike, maybe maybe it'll actually go. Or I could stand them down. Um, I don't know. Anyway, all right. So let's see what we missed while it was flipping the turn and I was rambling. So Tarawa has airfield size 3. Port Stanley, that's yeah, that's not used, but one victory point. We've got the Grunion upgrading. Will Ferrell. This, let's see. Okay, we've been told that this Japanese tanker was sunk near Toyohara on December 7, 1942. So this is that tanker. Um, so we got a little tiny bit of revenge for a major attack. But here's something that were being reported to have been sunk near Babar on July 7. I think that's probably accurate because it's more likely that we would be told we would think it now and then find out it was wrong. So this being basically 5 months later, we can probably count on this being sunk. And then we have, let's see, we get a cargo ship, tanker, we get a Zeppelin unit, and supply convoy. Yeah, I'm banking on this because I need some more General Lees. Um, so let's have a look at it. If I recall correctly, it has some General Lees on it. Yeah, 72. So I this will disband or withdraw in 3 days. So I'm going to tell the 50th Tank Brigade to go ahead and upgrade, and they'll get some General Lees with the Valentines. I think I'm going to do I think I'm going to do that instead of upgrading this. All right. Actually, we're already set to upgrade allowed. So as soon as those tanks get disbanded, they'll hopefully come into one of these two units here. All right, let's do our thing. We can first look here. Nothing really happened, but he apparently lost 5. We lost 1. Um, 2 Sallys. 1 was destroyed by flak. He lost 2 Babs, both to ops, and 1 P. And we just lost a B-25C Mitchell. And any pilots? 000. Ship sunk. Last turn. 2 points. That's all that it was worth. Now, I'm going to say it's worth more than that just because it can carry fuel and oil. And if he can move 1250 less, or if he has to bring out another ship out of retirement to use it for this, to replace this, that's, we'll take every ton we can get. It's been a while since we've looked at this. What do we expect in the next few days? Got a few cargo ships, a few things coming in the U.S., and then some British stuff. We got more American stuff. In a week, we've got 3 more escort carriers. Also, an LST, which I'm trying to accumulate these things so we can really go hard into some of these like atolls and things. Destroyers, hopefully there to escort our carriers, and then minesweepers and subs and sub chasers. And then, you can see the rest of these here in the far out future. But I've noticed we don't get a lot of air units yet. I mean, you can see some here. Of course, these are from ships, but air transports, and that's about it for a while. I'm looking forward to when we can get some more bombers. Well, P-38, that's a long ways away. I mean, we're getting some marine air units, which we will take, get them out into the Pacific and see what we can do. Okay, let's bounce around the map. I don't want to waste too much time of my own or yours, so let's just briefly cover. I am planting some engineers here because I want to build this base up a bit. Right now I'm focusing on the fortifications, but supply is lacking, which I do have some on these ships, just not enough to make it happen too fast. I'm going to undock, keep unloading, so we can dock this other one and unload some more of these. Well, actually, we just have 4 vehicles and 1 motorized support. But yeah, I want to build up the fortifications so it's harder to hit us, and then maybe bring in some flak. But in any case, I don't want to build up the port or airfield until this is built up so much that we're protected, because the last thing I need is for him to see that we're building this up and then decide to start bombing us. Although, if he bombs us and we put some fighters here, like say we built the airfield capacity to level 1, and then he said, "Ooh, I see something," and bombs us, we could have fighters here. And sure, we don't have the aviation support yet, but we could bring it. In the meantime, we could give him a good cap trap. But anyway, for now, I'm not stressing about it. We're just going to carry on. And Tarawa is level 3 airfield, so that's great. Oh, by the way, I figured this out. I think we got naval support of 100 now here at Tarawa. I think what happened was our USN base force here was still packed, so we only got a third of the naval support that we're supposed to get here. All right, moving on. Our carriers are not even in the picture yet. There they are. When they get maybe one more turn, we'll get up here somewhere, and then I'll get the transport. Actually, maybe I'll start bringing them out this way, because the carriers are going to move pretty good clip, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I tell my transports to go ahead and head out, because I don't know. Yeah, because otherwise they're going to be way up here when I start moving out. So I'll start moving out like this direction, and then have them come out and then go up. And we've got our battleships, and basically what I'll do is I'll have our transports meet the battleships, and then go up. And we'll launch this attack this time, no matter what. And cross our fingers. Okay, see, just to point this out, of course, I'm having some difficulties here, but let's just transfer this over to, I think Cooktown is where we got the rest. All right. And for some reason that's still showing here with 0. Anyway, that'll go away later. See, we've got these on naval, and they're not doing anything. We've got P-38s on sweep, and they're not doing anything. We've got B-17Fs on airfield attack, and they're not doing anything. So I think I'm going to stand these down for a day, including the SBD-3s. We'll stand them down, and then we'll see if that fixes it. And then we'll launch our attacks next turn, on the 9th, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to test this. And it's okay. I mean, I'd rather do this now than find out I should have done it a while ago and I still haven't, type of thing. And it's okay. I mean, they'll get a little we'll just consider them fully well rested when they're ready to go. And speaking of which, I'm not going to do this right now, but we've got some more bombers to bring over, and we'll see. Okay, I have some troops moving already onto this mountain hex, and then we're going to go northeast and hit Buna. And what am I looking at here? Why? What's? Oh, this is the hex site ownership. This is what I wanted to get. The road helps us move quicker to this mountain hex, and then the road will help us move quicker into this hex. But this part is going to be very difficult, slow terrain. But yeah, so we've kicked off the assault, the offensive, as it were, to Buna, and we'll see how that fares. But I am, in the meantime, still bombing these bases. This one, he's got a lot less troops now, and I'm waiting for these paratroopers, which they should take. Let's see, what's 96? They should take 6 days to get right here. So a week after the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, we should be recapturing Horn Island. And Burma, the Bane of my existence. No, it is the most puzzling and challenging of the theaters as it currently stands. And for some reason, these guys are marching southwest. That is because I had set them there a long time ago. But we are actually going east. I'm going to get to this road and then up and around. And for that, I wonder if I can click this and it'll still go east. Yeah. I wonder how far I can, like, say I did this. He's still going east. All right, let's say I go Tong Yi. Now he's going northwest, northwest, east. So I'm going to assume east, east, and then up this road to get to here. Then we'll just drive the rest of the way. All right. Now, this has been annoying enough, but I'm gonna still keep it on there because I want to surprise him when when this flips into this hex. I want him to be like sitting here watching this move, as it were, for a month, and then all of a sudden, oh, they're here. If I turn it off now and then turn on, he's going to know we're really moving, right? So I don't want to do that. I don't want to, that would for sure give it away. And then these foot troops, infantry, are moving so slow, painfully slow. 3 plus 4, 7. I'm gonna say, another 10 days to get here, roughly. These tanks will get here a lot quicker. They'll probably pass on the road. Maybe by the time they get to Prome, they'll be ahead. Because I think the tanks take about 2 turns per, maybe 3 at most. 3, 6, 9. They might get here roughly the same time. But they might beat them just because they've already gotten 24 miles into this hex. So they might beat them to Prome by a day. And then we've got the 50th that are coming in behind. They should catch up shortly. But yeah, what I'd like to do is get this fighter. Oh, so frustrating. One day, it keeps saying one day every day, and I just need this last fighter to recombine our P-38s, and then I'm going to have 2 P-38 groups going into sweeping Mulmine. I think we can reach there. Should be fine, yeah. And then bombing and hitting this hard with a daylight raid. See all this stuff he's got here? But I have nothing to go at it yet. But yeah, I plan to hit this hard in a daylight raid. The moonlight is 0 anyway, so I don't plan to do a night raid yet. And then wish I could use these fighters here. Hey, we're almost halfway. And then once this is built up, we can use these guys on any sweeps. And that'll do a lot more damage. Okay, so let's go east. We've got some Chinese troops moving from Kukong to right here because I'd rather he not know we're coming. There are tricks to find where I'm at, but I don't want him to easily see us until we're ready for like 7 core or 7 or 8 core to flip into this hex and to just power through this road and crash into his rear. I think that'll save bases like this in Wenchow if we can get into Chusien. But meanwhile, he's knocking us about up here. But I intend to let myself get destroyed. I'll do this to repair. I'm gonna take this off. I don't need replacements now. Um, Now I just need to be just get destroyed. It's a shame because I actually have a lot of devices in this unit. They're just damaged. So maybe I should sit here and let him come into me. I don't know. I don't know what he has here. If he still has that artillery, he probably doesn't have that artillery here. In fact, that would probably be in the battle report, right? Okay. No. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep moving here. If he, oh, maybe his artillery moved here and then down. So what is that? 54, 53. Is that it? Or 85, 40? Oh, we'll find out. 85, 40. So he still doesn't have artillery here either. So if he has artillery here, we should be able to beat it up a bit. So we're gonna move up and hit this and see what we can accomplish. All right. I don't know how quickly they'll move, but I think it'll be interesting. He may want to like try to run out of here. Well, it's wooded rough, so it may be more challenging than I thought to take this guy out. All right. Thanks for joining me. Let's reconvene here and discuss December 8th, 1942 next time. And until then, take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.